Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to Starladder I-League Chinese Qualifier to the quarterfinal between 5POWER and Edward Gaming. In case you guys didn't know, it is a best of 3. First map, as you can see right now, it's gonna be Cobblestone. That is chosen by 5POWER. Second map will be Cash, chosen by Edward Gaming. Third and final map, if we get that far, will be Mirage. But to start it off, as I just mentioned, it will be Cobblestone. As you can see, 5POWER, they're gonna start on CT side, Edward Gaming on T side. For the pistol, bit of an interesting decision here from 5POWER. They have shot pay on the CZ 75 and a smoke grenade as well. Already a bit of damage done from middle out towards Matrix and the opposite direction as well. Bit of utility here on Edward Gaming. Like this stack coming in from 5POWER. 4 players over towards the A-bomb side seems to be the right decision as well. No members lost just yet. Bit of a patience play here from Edward Gaming, just testing the waters. Moving out, making sure that they don't get overrun. Testing out, see if they can find anything. Bit of ugly, ugly spray down with the Glocks. Managed to deal some damage, but no kills this far. Slow start to the game here. Still 45 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time to work with for both teams. As you can see, Edward Gaming, they are going to make their way up towards the A-bomb site from Matrix. In the meantime, they do have the utility player over towards the B-bomb site. Beautiful stuff here by Monster. What's his name? What's his actual name? I would love for these players to you know, have their actual names in game. That would make it so much easier for me. Either way, Casa, he does manage to find one for Edward Gaming, but he's gonna be the only one to find anything. 5POWER, they take an easy pistol. Interesting stack over towards the A-bomb site, but it definitely paid off. And even though they did decide to go for a rotation in the midst of all the action, they still managed to secure the round quite convincingly. But as I mentioned, if these players had their actual names on the server, it would make it a bit more easy for me. I believe the guy called Money on Edward Gaming is ABR, if I'm not completely mistaken. And I don't know. We got love set TAT. Maybe that's nuts. Maybe it's forget. I don't know. Let's find out actually. It really bugs me when they don't use their actual name. It makes it so much harder for me. I'm gonna find out. As I do that, we do see QKA getting the kill here on Casa. Where's this guy? That's Nut. Okay. So Love, the guy called Love is actually Nut. The guy called CHC, or CHZ, Monster, must be Forget. Another fairly easy round here for 5POWER. Managed to survive with 3 players. Get another round on the board, making it 2-0. Pretty good starts to the game here from 5POWER. Edward Gaming. For this round, they are going to be on a low buy. Good stuff here by Not. He managed to get 2 in towards middle. Forget he finds 1 before he gets taken down. QKA will find 1 as well. He goes down to Spinach. But another round in favor of 5POWER. Once again, 3 players surviving, meaning that they can somewhat work on their economy. which is great. Exactly what they need to do. As you can see for this round, they do have 2 M4s, 2 UMPs, but they do have the AWP on QKA. Patient waiting for the flash. No flash is coming his way. Oh, he actually spotted the player over to his left. He just saw the hit there from Spinach. Now he will react to Spinach, going for the peek. Take him down quite convincingly. Easy shot from QKA. Now, I actually had I was so lucky that I was in Berlin covering matches between these teams, what's that, like half a year ago? Something like that. I was at the 99 Damage Studios. Covering these games. That was very interesting, and I saw a lot of things that, you know, I always give these well, for me they're foreign teams, right? I always give these foreign teams a hard time. I always give a hard time to the NA teams, to the Chinese teams, the Australian teams, so on and so forth. And I actually, to be perfectly honest, I saw some things that I was not that proud of, but I also saw some things that we don't see in NA or EUCS that was actually great. With that being said, 5POWER, they do manage to secure another round on the ball, making it 4-0. And it shouldn't be any surprise that 5POWER are definitely the favorites to take the victory in this best of 3. With that being said, there's not that big of a skill gap between the two teams actually. And last time I saw them was like half a year ago. That went in the way of 5POWER as well. But both teams have seen some changes since then. And I can't speak English for some weird reason. It is a bit early for me. It's actually not that early. I'm just lazy as usual, and I don't get to bed until it's like super late. I don't get out of bed until it's kind of late either. So for me, this is kind of early. It is like 20 minutes past 11, so it's not that bad actually. I'll be earlier tomorrow. Either way, 5-0 for 5POWER. Another quick and fairly easy round. Off to a beautiful start here on the CT side of Cobble. EDG, this time around they do have the AWP on... What was his name again? ABR? I think that's ABR. That must be ABR. Let me check actually. Shotapay wants to no-clip. It is ABR, indeed it is. Gas, he managed to connect the shot onto Forget. Shotapay, he goes down to Spinach. UKA to take a small amount of damage from that molly. I think it ticked just 2 times on him. Managed to connect this shot on Spinach. Gas and JW, or WJW. Both of them fairly low on HP, and Gas actually incredibly low on HP. Even though Edward Gaming managed to get the 2 entries towards the B bomb site, they haven't managed to converge into a push towards B. They haven't managed to... I mean, they lost a player, and 2 of their players are incredibly low on HP as well. But they are gonna make their way in towards Connector from drop zone. Stewie, he goes down to Gas. 2-on-4 situation, favoring 5POWER. 5POWER, both players coming from Connector. That's the bomb. That's absolutely massive. Gas in a decent position. His position is known. UK does manage to find the kill and take him down. UK, random shot through the door. Not going to be connecting with anyone just yet. Looking out towards long now. But over on long is ABR. He managed to find the shot on QKA. Is this going to be the first round on the board here for Edward Gaming? Not making his way up towards the sites. Smoke. So ABR gets covered off. Can't see anything. Great shot here from Nut. Pushing through the smoke as well. Trying to find the kill on ABR. And he will go very aggressive. ABR, good Well, decent position here with the AWP. Not will take him down. Secure. Well, secure the AWP, but it is going to be the first round on the board here for Edward Gaming. Still 5POWER off to a good start, and obviously, as you can see on the left-hand side of the screen, they still have plenty of money to work with. It's not going to be a problem for them. Edward Gaming, their economy is still going to be somewhat low. Now, obviously, they're still going to have enough money to buy out for this round with full AK buy, a decent amount of utility as well. I suspect if they lose this one, yeah, indeed, their money is incredibly low. So if they lose this one, 5POWER right back into the driving seat. Now, in case any of you guys are wondering, I'm not British like my colleague Tom, who usually does the Starladder stuff, alongside with some of my other colleagues, who most of them I believe are from UK as well. With that being said, I'm grateful that I got the opportunity to cover some of these games, because I find it very interesting. I know some people don't find it that interesting, but I personally find it very interesting to watch different leagues and different languages and different, you know, regions, people from all over the world. I just love CS. I'm a sucker for love. Good stuff here by StarSeries, baiting out WJW, making him step into the money. Will connect the shot as well. ABR, he does manage to find one. Gas finds one as well onto Nut. Quick trade coming in from StarSeries. Another round on the board for 5POWER, and as I mentioned, the economy on EDG is god awful at this point. Now, they should go for either a double eco or a force buy, and it looks like they're gonna go for somewhat of a full eco, only upgrading to P250s, so $300 spent on every single player. But they're not gonna have enough money to buy out for the next round, so next round will be another... I actually suspect we're gonna see another buy in this sort of region from EDG in the next round. Maybe with some utility as well. Good stuff here by QKA, he managed to connect the first shot down towards WJW. The bomb as well, and the bomb is in position so that 5POWER can watch it and cover it off. Of nade damage, nothing massive. Still, they managed to do a bit of damage, and well, the best thing here for 5POWER is really that they have pretty much full bomb control. Especially seeing as EDG, they don't have any smokes. Had they, you know, had they had a smoke at this point, they would have been able to smoke it off and take advantage of it, pick up the bomb. They're not going to be able to. And QKA, already with 3 kills, tries to go a bit cheeky there with the knife out. He ran out of bullets on his pistol instead of switching over to the AWP and trying for the no-scope. He decides to get a bit cheeky, try for a knife kill. Doesn't work out in his favor either way. 5POWER, they do manage to secure another round on the board, making it 7-1. Off to a brilliant start, as I mentioned, and EDG, they're actually going for this force buy. This is very interesting. I don't like this force buy from EDG. I mean, it goes without saying. This is not a good buy by any stretch of the imagination. Spinach. He gets 1, he gets 2, he gets 3. And now a one-on-one situation. Spinach with the clutch. Wow. What just happened? I'm with Stewie on this one. Nice one. Like, what just happened? He just clutched a 1-on-4 situation by one of the 5POWER players running into his Molotov. He gets the first kill without even blinking, without doing anything, without firing a bullet. And then 3 quick kills right after that. Quick succession. Beautiful round from Spinach. Second round on the board here for EDG. 5POWER, still plenty of money to buy up once more. QKA down close towards middle. Does manage to connect the shot on Casa, but Casa returning the favor through the mid door. Casa will be coming out on top. Just slightly. Sitting on 11 HP. Not a good position for Casa. That being said, there's going to be ABR to go aggressive towards middle, and he gets taken down by Nut. Bit of aggression here from Stewie down towards drop zone. Gas. He has taken a good amount of damage as well. WJW, he goes down to shorter paper. Spinach, he's continuing this from the previous round. Now it's going to be all or not. 1-on-2 situation. Now the thing... Good stuff here by Not switching over to the M4. Good decision, very strong decision, but taking a lot of damage without connecting too much. He will, yeah, there's the ult. He will get the final kill. And there's going to be another reset here for Edward Gaming. Picking up the AWP as well. I do want to point out that the economy is not that great for 5POWER anymore. As you can see, they've used pretty much every single dime that they had for this round. You have the AWP, the M4, a UMP. Is that a max 7? I must admit, I'm not super strong on my SMGs. It's either a max or not a max 7, either in MP7 or MP9. I think it's an MP9, if I'm not completely mistaken. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. MP9, indeed it is. I had to figure it out. I need to learn someday, right? Missed opportunity with that flashbang. Actually, Gas, he blocks the flashbang. Definitely goes in the favor of Stewie. Stewie, he's gonna get blinded by another return flash here from Edward Gaming. Casa will be able to shut him down. Great stuff here by WJW. He managed to get the dink on QKA, and Spinach pushing in with that. UMP gets the dink as well. Not, he managed to take care of WJW, and Spinach, he's going to be left alone. Did manage to find 2 in total for the round. 3 kills in total for Edward Gaming in that round, but still 5POWER. They're making it look so incredibly easy. And as I mentioned, this entire game in general should go in the way of 5POWER. But not only that, this map is actually a really good map for 5POWER. I did a bit of research on the two teams before I went into casting these games today, which is why it's a bit early for me, because I didn't get much sleep. But as I mentioned, Cobble is actually a pretty good map for 5POWER, and they're definitely showing. EDG, they did manage to get 2 kills fairly early into the round. QKA, he will go down to ABR. Molly in towards drop zone. ABR gonna make his way up towards the A-bomb site. Patiently waiting for the peak to come in. No one peeking him just yet. That works! Spray down through the door, because why not? Another round on the board for 5POWER, off to a beautiful start, making it 10-2. And Edward Gaming, they're in a bit of a rough spot at this point. No, sometimes it makes me wonder, because I know that Edward Gaming, at least they used to, I'm not entirely sure if they're still dominating, but I know that they used to be dominating the Dota 2 scene. And it kind of makes me wonder. I mean, I suspect that they're an exclusively, you know, Chinese or at least Asian organization. And I suspect that they exclusively hire Chinese or Asian players. But it still keeps me wondering, if you're a dominant force in one esport title, and you have the capital, you have the money. Ooh, Gas. That was kind of nutty. That was pretty sick. Fully blinded. Nice timing. But as I said, it makes me wonder, wouldn't it be better to try and find one of the best teams in CS as well, and dominate more than just one esport? Shotapay over towards drop zone. He's gonna go down to WJW. Not in a decent position. He spots Spinach up on the site itself. And into Not's position. He's gonna be in a rough spot here. 1-on-3 situation, not much he can do. He does manage to find the first kill on Spinach. API in a good position with that AWP. I do believe the right call here for Not is just to fall back. See if he can hold on to the weapon for the next round. He's not gonna do that. He's gonna go aggressive, try to take the money away from EDG. It doesn't really work out for him, but either way. Third round on the board here for EDG, sorry. Edward Gaming. The economy has finally been broken for 5POWER. Edward Gaming, they are actually in a decent position to get back into this game. Making it for a 10-5 half. If they manage to do so and take the pistol in the second half, they're straight into the game. Like, they're right back into the game. So this is, it's actually not as bad as it seems for EDG. The thing about CSGO, and one of the reasons why I love this game so much, you can legitimately be up 15-0 and still lose. I love this game because every round is like a game of its own. Whereas in some other esports at least, if you're far behind, there's absolutely no way of you getting back into the game. As I mentioned, that's not really the case here in CSGO. Someone in the chat saying that they followed Dota 2 for a while, never heard of EDG. You've never heard of Edward Gaming? They used to be the absolute best team in the entire world in Dota 2. I don't even know that much about Dota 2, but I know that. Kaza, he managed to find two. Great stuff here from Gas. Pushing down towards the site. Turns for the 180 on towards Shorterpay. QKA now left alone, 1-on-2 situation, will find the kill on Gas. Pot flash coming in, not really a pot flash. Plenty of opportunity for APR to react. QKA could potentially just go for the straight defuse. Gonna tap it once, 10-second defuse on QKA. APR, he's got the right idea. QKA will go down. Edward Gaming, they managed to secure the 4th round on the board. And they're in a good spot. As I mentioned, they're in a really good spot to make this 10-5. If they manage to do so, they're actually looking okay. Now, 10-5 is definitely not the average scoreline here on Cobble. Cobble is actually pretty much 50-50. At least when it comes to European and NA teams. I don't have the biggest expertise in Chinese teams. I have been casting some of them before, and I have done a bit of research. But I think the biggest thing in the Chinese scene, or the Asian scene in general, is that you have 3 teams sort of competing about the first position, and after that, you know, the skill gap is not that big down the ladder, but you don't have thousands and thousands of teams who can compete, like we have in Europe, for instance. Thousands maybe a stretch, but we have a lot of teams in Europe who can compete with anyone at any given day. For this round, as you can see, Edward Gaming, they have 1 player just making a bit of noise over towards speed. Beautiful stuff here by... Oh, again with a name. What's his name again? That's... Forget? I think that's Forget. Let's pretend. But he goes down, and Gas with the final kill on towards Shorterpay. That will be the 5th round on the board for EDG. A good half here from 5POWER, but still not that bad for EDG, actually. Had it been 11-4, that would have been, you know, a bit of a different story. 10-5, even though it might seem like, well, I mean, they're behind by 5 rounds, which is not good. But if they manage to take the pistol, usually if you take the pistol, you should be able to secure the first 3 rounds. If they manage to do so, EDG on their CT side, they bring it right back to a 10-8 situation, and then it's anyone's game. I think I might be mixing up Dota and LoL. I might be. I was actually thinking about that before I said it. I'm pretty sure it's Dota 2 though, but, you know, you might be right. Chat is all knowing. I've learned through 4 years of streaming and casting that whenever I say something, I think I believe something, chat knows that I'm wrong. So you might be right. You're more than likely right. For this pistol, as you can see, 5POWER, they are gonna make their way up towards the A-bomb site. Gas and Spinach both in beautiful positions. Gas, he gets a nice shot on shorter pay up towards the site. Spinach in a bit of trouble here. He does manage to connect the double shot towards Forget, and it's now going to be all on Stewie. He finds one, trying his best with the tap work, and finds Casa as well. Beautiful stuff by Stewie. Sick 1-on-3 clutch. All of them being headshots, making it look incredibly easy. 5POWER, they do manage to secure the second pistol. Edward Gaming is low. Okay, we have confirmation. I appreciate that. Thanks, guys. I don't know why I keep mentioning other esports when I, like... I always say I try my very best to follow a lot of different esports, because I'm very much into a lot of different games. Not that I play a lot of different games, but I like watching it. It's very interesting. Also, to get a bit of you know, to get a, even though it's not the same game, I'll still get some experience in casting. I draw some from the casters of League of Legends and Dota, stuff like that. See how they do their job. Well, let's get back into this game as we see Spinach still left alone. He's gonna go down to Forget with a quad kill for the round on that UMP. Gonna give him a lot of money going forward. 5POWER there in a beautiful spot. 12-5, not what Edward Gaming wanted. This is not looking good. But as I mentioned, I'm trying my best to follow different, you know, esports, because I find it interesting. I really do. I have 2 monitors, and on one monitor, there's always, I mean, if there's any big tournament in any esport title, I'm gonna be watching it on my one monitor. Spinach managed to get the Zeus kill, exactly what he was looking for, but it's now gonna be Gas all alone, 1-on-4 situation. He's gonna fall to Stewie as well. Forget, he's not happy about that Zeus kill, as you can see in the chat. Now, those symbols right there are the symbols that you would commonly see in a cartoon back in the days. One of those drawn cartoons. When someone hurt their foot or whatever. Or when Tom and Jerry were on TV. They would use a speaking bubble and use those signs. This round, as you can see, EDG, bit of a strange buy, seeing as it's the 3rd round of the second half, and they still don't have incredible amount of money. As I say, money, player with the in-game name money, APR, sitting on that max 7, switching it up for the AK, as he did manage to find a kill over towards drop zone. Gonna be a 4-on-2 situation, make that a 4-on-1. ABR, he's gonna go down to Nut as well. Nut with a double kill for the round. QKA with a triple. 14 rounds on the board for 5POWER. I might screw something up here from Starladder, but you know they paid me to do this to commentate these matches, so and they were foolish enough to give me moderating powers in the chat. So the room is no longer in followers only mode. If you weren't able to speak before, you should be able to speak now. So go ahead and try it out. I've tried it on my own channel to put it in followers mode. It doesn't really give you more followers. It just keeps the chat extremely quiet. Stewie down towards the drop zone. He managed to find one on spinach, but quick trade coming in from APR. Now, I absolutely love that molly. It's a molly that I've been studying myself a few times. I saw it... Where did I see it? Not that long ago. I believe it was at an offline event as well. Was it at the major? I think it was actually at the major where I saw it the first time. And it intrigued me. It's a beautiful Molotov. It's, it clears out up close so you can't... I mean, you shouldn't expect anyone to be up close if you put down that molly and just give it a bit. It's nice to see. Always good to see when people use their utility to the best of their ability. There's now going to be Casa left alone, 1-on-4 situation. Not much he can do at this point. He's going to go down to Shotapay. 15-5 for 5POWER. Trying their very best to close it out quite quickly here on Cobblestone, the first map in this best of 3 series. Once again, in case you didn't catch it the first time around, as you can see, we are on Cobblestone right now. It is chosen by 5POWER. Second map will be Cash, chosen by EDG. Third and final map. Let me check once again so I don't give you false information. I believe it was Mirage, and indeed it is. Mirage, third and final map, if we get that far. Now we still need to find a winner here on map 1 and see who takes map 2. 5POWER, they're in a beautiful spot to close this one out quite quickly. Now gonna use all of their utility in towards the A-bomb site. Shotapay, he finds the first kill. Shotapay with the second kill on Gas as well. Gas not able to connect the shot, not able to react quickly enough. Stewie takes care of WJW. Casa, he finds one on Stewie. Quick trade coming in from QKA. And ABR, tough spot to be in. 1-on-4 situation, not much he can do. That will be that for Cobblestone. 16-5 in favor of 5POWER. Beautiful start to this best of 3. We're going to go on a short break. When we return, it is going to be with second map. Cash, as I mentioned, chosen by EDG. For that, a short break. See you guys in a bit.
E-Gaming Bets, online betting for every esports fan. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans. Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match. Daily quest for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure.